Subscribe. It's about 8% now that does it.
What's going on, guys? Percy TCG here, and today I'm here with a second upload for the day. I felt a little bad that I didn't upload yesterday, so here's a second video. We have more yellow reveals. We're gonna pop up on the screen right here my favorite card from the reveals, the Fortune Teller Pentan. Does absolutely nothing, but he's a Chad nonetheless. So, um, make sure you join the Church of Pentan. Anyways, yeah, he's just a 3 cost. He's a stat stick, basically. Um, Moving on, we have the Yellow Void Lord, which I haven't really went over yet. So when summoned, all non-Void Lord spirits are treated as level 1 during this turn. That's a really good effect. That's pretty fucking crazy considering he has 7,000 BP at level 1. And then level 2 and 3, during your attack step, while your Void Lord spirits are attacking, they cannot be blocked by spirits with fewer BP than them. So he makes himself unblockable. And pretty much if you're running other Void Lords in your deck, they won't be blockable either. And we all know like the base BP of Void Lords is very high, so and then he has Luster for level 3. I don't think you really care if he has Luster, honestly. He's just a body, man. I'm gonna just put this out there. I think this by far is the best Void Lord that we have so far. We don't know what green has yet. I don't even know if they're gonna get a Void Lord. I would assume that they would get a Void Lord, but I think this is the best Void Lord so far. Next we have Heavenly Gate Guardian Clavis. When summoned, select one of your spirits. Return all yellow magic cards from your trash to your hand that cost the same as that spirit. That effect is so damn good. Don't sleep on that effect, okay? Because you have Gleam of Hope and you have Angelic Pressure that both cost 3. If you have a 3 cost and you have like 3 Angelic Pressure and 3 Gleam of Hope and trash, you literally return all of those back to your hand. Every single one of them. Okay? Like, I know this card could be easily overlooked, but that when summoned effect is it's so good. And then while the spirit attacks, when the spirit is blocked, treat the blocking spirit as level 1 during the battle. So at level 3, there is nothing that is 10k at level 1. So you're running over whatever this is swinging at. This is a good card. Clavis is a good card. Okay. It applies pressure on the when the spirit attacks, so you need some type of removal for it. But it's a 10k base, so red is going to have a very hard time dealing with it, besides using Confront. So that's a good card. And then we have a new little family called the Bird Folk. Air Brigade Captain Raphael. When the spirit attacks, select a card that costs 2 from your trash and return it to your hand. That's a good effect in yellow in general because they have a lot of good 2-cost creatures like your Pentan, your Prince Pentan, your Caladrius. You have a lot of good 2-cost cards. And then also when he attacks, if you have 4 or more other level 1 spirits, select 2 of your opponent's spirits, reduce their BP by 3,000 during this turn. So I mean, when you combo this with something like Angelic Pressure, boom, that's 6k off of something. So if there's a 6k body on board, it's gonna die to this. It's just plain and simple. Do I think this card is game breaking or anything like that? No, I don't. I don't think so. It could be. I mean, it has potential depending on. I mean, I don't play yellow personally, but I could see a lot of things happening with this card. So let's talk about the level 2 and 3 effect. During either attack step, when a core is placed into your reserve, select one of your opponent's spirits, treat as level 1 during this turn. Wait. When a core is placed into your reserve during either attack step. That effect fucking sucks. That sucks. Does it though? Does it though? It combos with like Blessed Cathedral pretty well. Oh no, that effect sucks. I'm gonna come to a conclusion that that effect sucks. Moving on, we have more of the bird folk. We have the Scout Crondale. When destroyed by opponent, reveal the top two cards of your deck. Add one bird folk spirit card from the revealed cards to your hand. Discard the remaining cards. I mean, as more bird folk come out, this card's gonna be better. But as of right now, that reveal top two. I mean, it's good because it's a when he's destroyed and it's not restricted to being level 1 or anything. So if he had cores removed from him, it'll still go off. But there's just not that many bird folk cards. So it's not very good right now, but it probably will be in the future. And then level 1, 2, and 3, during either attack step, all level 1 nexuses lose their effects and cannot regain them. That right there is pretty damn good. Because that counters the Netherworld Depths. That counters the what's the one that refreshes the, it's a white nexus. It refreshes the cores when your opponent enters their battle step. It counters that. It counters the plus 1k from the red nexus. I forgot the name of it. Volcanic something. Something like that. It counters that as well. So, I mean, that effect is very good. Because it's during either attack step. It's not just during your attack step. So, the card's solid. It'll see a lot more play later on. Air Sniper Breeze, another bird folk. All your yellow spirits that cost 4 or more cannot have their cores removed by your opponent's effects. So, I mean, this is a good card. Its 2 costs can be reduced by 1. The stats on it aren't the best. 3 cores for 3k, 4 cores for 4k. I don't like that, but all your yellow spirits that cost 4 or more cannot have their cores removed by your opponent's effects. That is such a purple counter, and being such a low cost card, it's so good. Next we have the Princess Hachikazuki. While the spirit attacks, Luster at level 3. The card's trash. What the heck? It's a 3 cost. You need 4 cores for level 3, and it only gains Luster at level 3. Yeah, next, Mace Angel. So level 1, 2, and 3 for a 6 cost card. He's a 3k, need 2 cores, make it 5k, which isn't bad. That's not bad. Luster, do I see this card being played, like, at all? Nah. I don't see this card getting any type of play, to be completely real with you. It's Luster. I mean, Luster's a good effect, but still. Then we have Toy Hero Musashi. I feel like this should have been like an Otherlander. What the hell is a toy? I obviously know what a fucking toy is, guys. But this is the only toy family that we have. So 2 costs reduced by 1. When destroyed by an opponent, reveal the top card of your deck. If it has the same cost of any of your spirits, add it to your hand. Otherwise, discard it. That's a good effect. He replaces himself. If you have the board state. If he's he would be absolutely useless on the board by himself. So I don't know. I could see this card not being played at all. Maybe in like a 2 cost rush deck it would be played, but other than that, I don't see this being very good in Luster, very good in like Fabled Beast. I don't see it. So moving on to the next, we have Clocodile. Everyone loves this card, dude. I love the art for this card. This card's this dude's so goofy. Okay, so level 2 and 3, the spirit gains Blessed if it has a soul core on it, while the spirit attacks Blessed. So a 4 cost can be reduced by 2. This is a good card, because Blessed is damn, man. You have no idea how many times I get like punished by Hippocampo for not leaving a blocker up. Blessed is just so good. One of the better keywords in the game. Not much else to really go over. He's 3k at 2 cores, 5k at 4 cores, which 5k at 4 cores almost feels worth, just to avoid the angelic pressures, the exhaust nexuses, the burning forces and things like that. So solid card. And then we have Arcana King Charles. So now we're getting into the other lander family. So when summoned, reveal the top card of your deck. If it is a spirit card with the same cost of any of your spirits, summon it without paying its cost. Otherwise, discard it. So based off this effect alone, the other lander archetype family, whatever you want to call it, seems like a very spammy type of archetype. Like, oh, hey, we're just gonna keep doing this and this and this, you know, over and over and over again. And then his level 2 and 3, all your yellow spirits gain other lander spirit type, which right now is kind of insignificant. It kind of don't. It really doesn't matter if it's an other lander right now. But we'll see when like the nexuses and the magics and stuff like that are revealed. So moving on, we have the Light Emperor Lumiere. So when summoned, select one of your spirits, it gains blessed during this turn, which is that when summoned is so good, dude. I love that when summoned effect. That's so good for yellow. And then 6 cost reduced by 3. That's even better, man. And then while the spirit attacks, he himself has bless, which is only 4 cores. So yellow's getting some heat, man. Like yellow is getting really good cards. But like someone that I go to locals with, he's one of my friends. He was telling me that it's to build a deck and have an archetype for the deck. It's very hard right now for yellow because you have Fabled Beast and then you have like Luster, and then like now they're adding Otherlander, now they're adding Bird Folk. It's kind of yellow's kind of all over the place when it comes to archetypes, which I mean could be a good thing for them later on. But right now it just like the undead archetype, the serpent archetype, the mecha beast archetype, they're pterosaur, they're all eating good. You know what I mean? Like they're all getting support in this set, while yellow is getting kind of just a bunch of different families slash archetypes. So this is a good card in my opinion. I could see this being played in most yellow decks. Then we have the Arcana Princess Anne, another Otherlander. For those of you that don't know, Alice, Wonderland Alice, she is an Otherlander as well. So this is kind of support for her. Maybe I don't know. I don't know how the deck's gonna be built, to be honest. Alice was one of my favorite cards during the reveals. So when summoned during this turn, when one of your Otherlander spirits is destroyed by your opponent, select one of your opponent's spirits, reduces BP by 1,000 during this turn. Really, just 1,000? And then level 3 Luster. This card I think is good because it's a reduction of 4 and it's a 5 cost card. You only need 3 cores to make it a 5k body, 2 cores to make it a 4k body. So now it's already out of the range of like Burning Force, Angelic Pressure, things like that. But it cannot reach the threshold of 6k, which is Volcanic Break. Then we have the Arcana Joker, another Otherlander. When summoned, this spirit cannot be blocked during this turn. I feel like spirits to say that they cannot be blocked are so good. Like they're just so good, dude. The Otherlander deck's gonna be a force to be reckoned with next set. I'm just gonna call it now, especially with the Voidlord being revealed like it has. So and then it has level 2 and 3 when the spirit attacks, like one of your Otherlander spirits, activate one of its when summoned effects with this spirit. That's pretty damn good, cause yellow has some pretty good when summoned effects now that the Otherlanders are coming, like the Arcana King or whatever. So you can really spam a lot with the king. So now moving on to the last reveal, we have the Arcana Beast Queen, Otherlander as well. When summoned, select one of your spirits, reduce its BP by 2,000 during this turn. See, I'm just gonna let you guys know right now, BP reduction in this game is so good because okay, BP reduction will reduce it to 0, which is destroying it by game mechanic instead of destroying it by a destruction effect. So when things are destroyed by game mechanic, it just dies. There's nothing that can save it because it's a game mechanic. So I mean, do I think this card's good? Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. I'd say it's pretty good. It's got good stats. 4K for 3 cores. It's a 4 cost. It can be reduced by 3. When summoned, you just reduce something by 2K. So this would get rid of a lot of those annoying 1 cost, 2 cost bodies that you don't really want to deal with. So I think this card's very good. Well, I'm not gonna say it's very good. I'm gonna say it's solid, and it's one of the better solid cards. So that's it for the yellow reveals. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button below and support your other content creators that are also on YouTube and everything, Kick, whatever, Twitch. It don't matter. Support Battle Spirits in general. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. Peace.